It's the vibe with Tanya Rad and EJ. I am here. I'm being joined by one of my favorite artists that I am just obsessed with. Everybody, please welcome Lil Nas X to the show.
Yeah, woo, audience soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm going to put this because it makes me feel more official.
Mhm.
Okay, you have so much going on, and I want to kind of just start because you're here. We are a music-based show, and your new single, Star Walkin', it just came out, but it came out in a very unique way. Oh, your microphone, is that a carrot?
It's actually a sweet potato fry.
Oh, sweet potato. I love that. The new song is out, and this one is really unique because you partnered with League of Legends. I'm not a big gamer, but I know this is like a huge deal. So I want you to kind of walk us through how that partnership came about.
Well, I've always wanted to do like a big like partnership with a gaming company because for whatever reason, I have a huge gamer fan base. I don't know why that is. And League of Legends is like literally like the biggest PC game there is, and I'm just super excited and happy to work with them.
I feel, and then your song Star Walking, that's like kind of like the anthem to the whole thing, right?
It's the anthem.
And so when you were making the song, did you already know that, or did the song just kind of fit perfectly with that idea?
I think the song fits so perfectly. Funny enough, it went through so many different like hook changes, but each one I felt like related back to that whole idea of like never giving up, never giving in, and like, chasing your dreams, which isn't like the most new concept ever to exist in music, but I feel like I put my own spin on it.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that because I picked up on a specific lyric in the song where you said, "Don't say it's over if I'm breathing."
Yeah.
Did that come from just like, I feel like everybody hears this in every career, but it's like, oh, they're done, they're over, and you're like, no, I'm not over because I'm still here.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I mean though, because I feel like as any artist, no matter what you are, no matter what you've accomplished, no matter what you are doing, people will usually like say, "Oh, we're done with you. You're out of this. We're finished with you." Yeah, and that's never going to be the case for me.
You know,
Yeah.
it's never going to be the case with you because I also feel like you've done so much, like you the microphone is so good. You obviously you're a performer, but I feel like now you're in the gaming world and you're the ambassador for Coach. I saw you walk the runway and like
Oh, that's
you're what was that crazy?
that old thing. That's nothing. I mean,
No,
I
this
do it
is
all the
huge. Like
time.
you continue to kind of like you're pushing these boundaries and you're doing things that I actually saw this interview before you did the Coach show and you were saying that when you come up to something that's like challenging, those are the times when you grow the most, like you have the most growth in those moments. And I found that such an interesting
Oh, you
perspective
saw
when
that?
when you're faced with challenge, because I found it very like such an awesome perspective on it, because oftentimes we get fearful of what we don't know, but you kind of flip the script on it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a very pivotal moment again in my life, and I feel like these come like every time after a long period of like trying to grow and try to find that new place, and then it just kind of comes to you, and then you have to do all these uncomfortable things, all these new things. And yeah, I'm really excited for it though.
But
Yeah.
you're growing through it, like you're just like expanding.
Growing, I'm standing taller.
do
Yeah.
you do you suffer from imposter syndrome at all when you're doing something new?
um Definitely like nowhere near as much as I used to. Yeah, I feel like in the beginning it was like no way I deserve all these great things and all this stuff. And I feel like what happens is once I finally reach that, I don't know, is it apex or whatever, that place where things start to go so amazing, my mind kind of like counts out all the work I put in before that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but it just happens.
And so you're able, so like you don't, like you were kind of able to overcome it in a way.
Yeah, I'm always able to like find a way around it and just keep moving and just like know I am amazing, I'm incredible, and I deserve great things. But you have to fight with your mind a lot about that.
It's very interesting because I think that's something I think a lot of people can relate to, that being like nobody ever feels good enough to even like, be wherever they are, even like that, like no matter what you're doing in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's like, why am I the manager? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But you do. Okay. So I want to focus more on the music. So Start Walkin' is the single now. What's the plan with that song?
What's the plan with Star Walking? Well, I'm going to be performing it at the World's event, by
Oh yeah, November.
Yeah, that's going to be so super sick. I've already like been performing like almost every night on tour, which has been super dope to see my fans like react and have like the lasers all across the building. Um, and whatever else comes with it. I'm one of those people that likes to release a song and then just find ways to get it out there once it's out.
Your songs have a very funny way of just becoming like earworm songs. Like I remember I saw you perform at Jingle Ball, and like literally the entire crowd, like it was just like everybody knows your songs. Like it's just like they're just in your head always.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you have that? Is that like a thing that when you're making music, you're like, what's going to be the stickiest?
I guess somewhat, because what I will do is do a lot of different melodies, and I'm like, oh my God, I like this melody the most. And usually the one that I like the most, other people will like the most. Sometimes not, but most of the times they do.
Does it feel good to be back on tour?
This is actually my first actual tour. So, and it feels like really amazing to like be out there meeting people and not just like seeing like a number of people watching something.
Right.
Yeah.
And then do you have more plans to release more music, or is it just kind of this song and then see what happens?
No, I think I'm gonna like release this song and like, retire, go into movies. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to act?
I do want to act eventually. I have this thing I'm like considering right now. I don't want to like share it at all until I'm like much further along with it. But yeah, a lot more stuff. I've been working on music like all the time, and whenever the next song is about to come out, it's going to come out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the time. I know you have a lot going on. Busy guy. But I just want to say thank you so much. And thanks for the new song. We love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope you keep playing it on the station until we're like number one on the radio or whatever. And much love to you, though. Peace.
Sounds good. Bye. Thank you so much.